TV, they do it different all the time.
How you doing, Mr. Webb? Okay? Good.
I had to get it off mute. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, I appreciate your time, sir.
Oh, no problem at all. And don't worry, the judge is just busy with something else at the moment. It has nothing to do with your case.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just going to turn myself off here until she arrives, but I'm here.
That's fine.
Thanks.
Good morning. The 14B District Court is now in session. My name is Elaine Washington, and I'm the judge that will be presiding over this session. I apologize for my delay. I have meetings going on at the same time, and that is why I'm here at this time. All right, the court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus, I want to say Ryan, but I'm not positive, Webb, 20S00255SD.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Webb. How are you, sir?
Good morning, Your Honor.
How do you pronounce your first name, sir?
It's Ryan. It's just, it's German. It's my grandma put that H in there.
I got you. Okay, thank you. All right, we're here for arraignment today on an OWI operating while intoxicated. You're before the court because the state of Michigan alleges that on September the 16th, 2009, you were in Ypsilanti Township in the vicinity of Lakeview and Garden Court, and you were operating a vehicle on the highway while intoxicated or under the influence of a controlled substance, I guess is what it was. This is a misdemeanor carrying a maximum of 93 days and or $100 to $500 plus court costs. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And so a bench warrant was issued for your arrest because we gave you the opportunity to appear on July 2nd of 2020, and you did not appear November 30th of 2020, and you did not appear, and then again on January 6th of 2021. So I authorized a bench warrant for your arrest on February the 5th. Having said that, sir, I have some rights that I'm going to go over with you. You have the right to plead guilty or not guilty or stand mute. If you stand mute, a plea of not guilty will be entered. You may plead no contest with the permission of the court. You have the right to have a trial by jury and to have the assistance of an attorney. Have you filled out a form? Has he filled out a form, Mr. Vanis?
Yes, Your Honor.
I wasn't aware of that, but apparently he did down at the jail.
All right. So you are requesting to have the public defender appointed on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The court, and so you don't have that form, do you, Mr. Vanis?
I don't. I'm sorry.
So
I'm actually not sure if I don't think the jail actually has them fill out those forms, and it didn't occur to me to do it for him. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you. So we're gonna need to have that form filled out to get the PD appointed. Thank you. One second. Did he fill out the contact info sheet? Do you know, Mr. Vanis?
I don't know, but I have email, physical address, and phone number that I'd be happy to email to Ms. Ball if that would be helpful.
That would be, thank you.
Okay, I'll do that right now. Mr. Webb, it's okay to share your email with the court, right? Because they might use that to notify you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Webb, are you employed at this time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are you employed, sir?
I work for PMC Painting in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
PMC Painting?
PNC.
Is that P as in Paul?
Yes, P as in Paul, N as in Natalie, P as in Peter.
Oh, PMP.
P.
And sir, how long have you been with them?
A little over 2 years.
All right. How much do you make on an average per month, sir?
It's part-time right now. So 1,500 maybe, around 1,000.
Court's going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, sir. Mr. Bannis, have you had a chance to meet with Mr. Webb?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. Andrew Bannis with it on behalf of Mr. Webb. We waive any further reading of the complaint, and he stands mute to the charge. And I'd ask for a pretrial date. And then to address bond.
Before I get to the pretrial date, let's adjust the bond first.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I'm asking for a personal bond for Mr. Webb. Oh, I should say one thing first, Your Honor. The complaint has a September 16, 2009 date. If that were accurate, then I would be looking into a statute of limitations defense. However, to be candid, and I think Mr. Webb and I both agree that is very possibly a typo and should be 2019.
I see.
He was actually in custody that day, that same day in the jail, and then released pending authorization. What I'm guessing happened is the PA office was waiting to get some test results back, but I don't know for sure why he wasn't arraigned back then.
But you'll be checking into that?
Yes, I'll reach out to the APA in your court for her to confirm that.
Thank you. I presume the police report will help you to figure that out as well.
That's true. That'll probably definitely solve the question. So first of all, in support of a personal bond, Your Honor, Mr. Webb did have an issue several years ago, but he has been on prescribed Suboxone for several years. And so my point is right now he is, through his doctors, he meets with a counselor every Tuesday. And at that same facility, I don't have the name of it, but he tells me he drug tests once per month. And he's willing to sign a release of information if that would be helpful to the court for those results to be shared with your probation department. In addition, I told him you might order him to test within 24 hours. And we believe that the Suboxone would likely appear and possibly THC, but nothing else. And I don't think he drinks alcohol at all or does other illegal drugs at this time in his life while he's moving on. He has a lot of good things going for him right now. He's living with his grandfather for the past 2 years. That's the same time period he's had that job doing painting and drywall installation. He also has 2 children, ages 8 and 17, and he is paying child support for one of those children. And of course, he promises to come back to court. I've explained to him that it would be by Zoom video. And again, if you're going to require him to test, I explained to him community corrections is right up the street, right up the driveway there. So for all those reasons, we're asking for a personal bond.
I'm asking